Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is let's go back to Let's Play Digimon World 3. Off camera, I did some grinding, as you can probably already tell. And I got all three of my Digimon's champions up to level 10. Guzman learned Lightning Slash Whirlwind. Pharoahmoon learned Double Power and Double Guard. Digimon learned Air Blast and Small Heal. Now, Small Heal is the only technique I have that could be used outside of battle. And since we have less than 1000 HP, Small Heal will heal them completely. So, as well, and I also went back to Suga City and picked up 50 power charges, but I used one. I also was grinding as Cardamon by fishing, which I'll show off when I show you one of the best grinding spots when you need to get before you take out City Leader. It's a little while to turn it down a little bit. That's pretty good. Okay. Alright, Kumon gate level. Also, since their level up, their charisma went up, which means some of the people I could face in card battles will now only fight me in Digimon battles, but I didn't do any of those. Before I tried talking, I dropped to state safe, and then I talked to him talking about I voted to state and didn't talk to him. So, you didn't miss any of those. You can't card battle someone if they choose Digimon value, which comes from how much charisma you have. So if you have 2 charisma rings on a Digimon, and the charisma matches Digimon battle someone you can't possibly beat with your levels, that won't matter. You'll still fight them because you have the charisma, which is why I don't buy charisma rings. It is your luck stat. Because more charisma means better crit, but also means attacking people is a little more dangerous. Especially if they Digimon value, which the game can be a very bad thing or a very good thing, depends on how you view it. I've used it as XP, so yeah. Anyway, we're supposed to take out Mastertyrannomon, but we're gonna take out the boss of the runes here first. I don't expect to lose, but if things go south, I have a backup plan. Well, if you're running Maniac Pack, make sure with Kumon or Gyomon or Grismon / Growlmon, because they have. Well, if you try to switch this, only means if I choose Growlmon, I could do DNA develop to deal a large chunk of damage. But it's basically just failsafe since both Digimon lose 80 of the RMP to DNA Digivolve. What the DNA 2 is, these two specifically is the only 2 that DNA 2 Kendegarurumon, which I personally can do without. I am Pharoahmoon, protector of this ruin. I vow to the Digimon God that I won't lose. Then I'll challenge you. You show no fear. I must warn you, I am powerful. We won't know until we do it. Good, you're ready. Then I'll go full force. Okay. If you want to beat this guy because give you trouble, a really good tip I can give you is get to the hands of some answer rings. Because he has an attack he'll probably use eventually that can poison you. That's bad news. I'm just gonna continue to spam techniques here. If you want to fumble 80, you're gonna need 80 for when I switch. Which I'll switch when he goes on health. Ow. I could just go for the whole blast thing, which I have done before. It's when you just use blast plugs and power chargers to keep Digimon alive, and then have them blast, and then just go to town. Which, if Tumon had blasted this fight, which he won't, he got to his ultimate form, and I would just spam Cyclone Turbine. Anyway, Veron's Necromace, which can poison you, but he didn't get a chance to use it. He uses it right away when I usually find if I use them. So, upon defeating Pharoahmoon, I lose you better than you look. Yeah, of course. As praise to you, I'll give you this. Yeah, I give you the old one. Take his old one. You're strong. I will be with you. Normally, I wouldn't equip this, but I think it's better than what I have on Patamon right now, anyway. Yeah, better. It boosts strength and spirit, which is really great. Okay, so now we take off Pharoahmoon. We now need to take our first required boss, which is Mastertyrannomon. I think I mean right now. But if I recall, I think you used ice, but I don't know for sure. I'd have to look it up, but I don't have time to look that up though. So I just we're gonna head over to Studio City right now. We're gonna heal up there, and then we're gonna head to Tyranno Valley. Show that off. Why not? I know exactly which Digimon I thought that gave me trouble. Mastertyrannomon is not one of them. I believe they gave me some trouble, but I have so that if for any reason Mastertyrannomon is giving you too much trouble and you can't seem to beat him because it's Mastertyrannomon, of course it'll be hard. You should invest in picking up some flame rings. They will help, as he has an ability that's a fire elemental attack that I end up trying to avoid like the plague. But it's hard to not to use it, and he will use it. If you have a Digimon that are weak to fire, I recommend not throwing them out first. They'll just get blown up by Mastertyrannomon's attack. It says you can't increase your tolerance to anything yet. Flame rings can help if you need them. I won't be using them. I usually don't need them because I always have something that can withstand his attacks. 2 standard attacks you need. Wisdom is basically wisdom is the spirit as defenses to attack. So if you have high defensive wisdom, you'll take little damage from most things. I don't think I need to though, so there's that. I haven't made no customization to my folder yet. I need more cards. I need certain cards for I do that. I have one of them, but I need 2 more berserk charges before I can make the modifications I want to make. I also open my boosters if I get some more of them. You might have more of my boosters, right? I know 2 of them are fully healed. I don't care. I really don't. I didn't get another one. rare boosters tend to contain Digimon that were Digimon that Digestion would have along with Kotemon, Monmon, and Kumon cards usually. Not always, just usually. I'm also gonna save real quick, in case I, make a mistake and that costs me more than just a Digimon or two. Because if you lose at any point for any reason, that's instant game over. This isn't Pokemon where you just drop half your money and go back to the last healing point. Unfortunately. That's only already Digimon go down, which I could do what the box of this game says to do, but I don't want to do that. That sounds like a horrible idea. Also, move over another thing about no experience. Digimon don't give experience as you've probably already gathered. It's obvious, right? But some Digimon give XP, some give Digivolution XP. Digivolution XP cannot be measured, but when given Digivolution XP, it goes to the Digivolve form of that Digimon, whereas regular XP goes to the rookie. There is a fact somewhere. I don't remember where it is. If I knew, I'd link it, but I can't seem to find. I don't remember where it is, and I don't think I need to link it. Not enough of you for it to matter, in my opinion. Because it doesn't seem to matter too much. But if you want me to just comment, I'll throw it in the description or something. It has a list of, it tells you which Digimon give the most Digivolution XP. It can be found because the walkthrough does list Digimon and how much XP they gave, how much Digivolution XP they gave, and a variety of other things that I don't really care much for. Go up here, to Kicking Forest. Hopefully we don't run into that thing, it'll be fine. Is that what I was thinking of? I can come with Woodmon here. They're really kind of tough. The Woodmon, I mean, they're not nice. They are not easy to deal with this early in the game. They're more frequent appearances in South Sector though, so. But then you probably have Ultimate, so you should be fine. Anyway. To here, and we go through this. Here we access Pharoahmoon Valley. There are 3 Digimon you can encounter here. They hit pretty hard. But we do get to Pharoahmoon Valley and take out Mastertyrannomon, who should be waiting for us at the top. He might sound tough, but he's not the toughest Digimon in this game, clearly, because he's your second fight. First required fight. Oh, challenger. Red Tyranno, fight with me. Sure, I did so at full power. Right now, this is how strong I am. Just pretty optimistic, kid. But just more than that to beat me. I don't know, I think he's a champion or level of Digimon, Mastertyrannomon. I don't know exactly. I don't watch enough of the show to know or to care. What you watch out for is his special technique, which I hope he uses. Right out of the gate. Alright, Master Fire. That is a level 2 fire technique. It is very dangerous and deals a whole lot of damage. Because it just deals over 200 points of damage and gave me a lot of input a lot into my blast gates. Which I'm going to now employ a strategy to attempt to use my blast gates. Because when you blast, everything begins to fear you. Like a lot. This attack's not to sneeze at either. I'll go more into blasting if I when I blast, not if, when, because I know I will blast eventually. You still want to blast against a random encounter. Blasting against random encounters is definite ways. You should rely on blasting for junior fights. Well, You may want to grind a lot because blasting is very nice and very powerful, but it has a few drawbacks. I'll point this out when I get there. When we get there. Got power chargers. They're pretty cheap, like 50 bit a piece. I already have 99, but I didn't bother to. I didn't feel like buying that many. Hit me, I dare you. Okay, what I'm trying to do is hit me hard, really hard one more time. I dare you. I double dare you. Do it. Let me show off something that this game has. I said hit me hard, not tap me. I might not actually blast. I thought I was going to. Guess I might not actually. Now that I think about it. Hopefully, I don't blast off camera. That would be bad. I don't want to blast off camera. I don't want to blast at all if I can avoid it. But blasting has one drawback, and it's not the biggest drawback really. Oh, I'd be Mastertyrannomon, guys. Didn't even have to blast. Oh yeah, blast in the fight. I need to grind for an item here. Now I can load my Destiny. I'll go into loading later. The next level should be for City Leaders. Your champions should be level 50. Or you can double that and get ultimates, but that's your decision. Okay, they're pretty good. I'll give you this for defeating me. Yeah, I can do the old club, which I would probably do to Digimon if it's stronger than this. There you go. Thanks, City Leader. They know battle with you. Thanks, Mastertyrannomon. City Leader's pretty tough behind your guard. I know how tough he is. He's not super tough, but I recommend grinding up to 50 and your champion level 50 because you're regular level 50. You have megas. You don't need your champions at all. It is definitely better. I didn't do any of the training in the gym off camera. I don't think I did. If I did, I don't remember doing it. I don't think I've shown off Spirit. I haven't shown off Spirit. Okay, try Ceramon. It's big, it's burly, it's also can drop the item I want. I find a lot of these that tend to drop it. I don't want to blast right now. That would be bad if we blast in a random encounter. Now if I'm fighting something like Zambon, I think I'd actually consider it, but Zambon doesn't appear to self-sketcher, so... What's that? You don't have to grind to 50, but I will, because I always do. Works well for what we're working on. Like I said, this game's pretty grind heavy. It's all the grinding. It needs to happen. Do not head back to Protocol Ruins. City Leader's not there anymore now. He's back in Studio City. Which is where I'm heading right now to heal up. Then I'll head to the grinding spot that I've already decided now was the grinding spot. And it's the best grinding spot for a few reasons I'll point out when I get to it. It's really not that hard to get to that point. You just can't. You can even say I have a rod. If you don't have the rod, bamboo spear, spider, bread snapper, and details of the guy at the place after learning how to use cards. You also do my battle though, so let's take care of that real quick. Use Whirlwind. If I blast, he's SOL. If, not when. Oh, Pharoahmoon, huh? Interesting. Oh, we blocked it. Evaded. Same thing. I can always just grab DV plugs and just go the blasting route, but if I did that, then it wouldn't be genuine when I win. I'm out of MP. I don't know how the blast is really calculated. All I know is that a big hit makes it go up a lot, and small hits make it up almost not, almost not make it go up at all. Yeah, if the rookie is level 20, they get the ultimate to evolve. If the champion of that one is level 40 or higher, I think it's pretty good. Grinding. It's kind of what I said I was doing. Without paying attention. I know you watch my videos, Mr. Tamer Chris. Nothing better to do with your day. You're just looking at this. I almost went to go open. I almost went to make card packs, but nah, I don't do that. Okay, now how much do I have right now? I have 46 on bottle. 4 more of those. I want more. Buy 4 of these. I usually have 99 of those as well. Especially when I'm done grinding, you can buy. Actually, if you finish grinding, you can buy cards. Don't buy cards. Dude, I'm beat. What sounds good? Nice to eat pizza. I know he's there since. I'll show him all when I get back because I'm not gonna have the button anyway. I think an auction happening now, which I need more bit for, but I'll get it on the way there. I'll grind it. I'll do the auction if it's happening. If not, I'll do it later. Akiba wants to do battle with us as well because we have the charisma for it. There are official walkthrough also heads if you have X amount. They'll battle you in cards if this much charisma, and they'll battle you in Digimon if this much charisma. He has 1 Digimon, and that's how many he has. And it's not that tough. In the slightest. You should have any trouble with Akiba's Digimon. It's a different mon. Like his card deck, like everybody's Digimon, there is close to the card deck. If their card deck's on something, they're set on that. Their combat also gets on that. But Akiba is a special case. Doesn't understand that there are discs used to buff their stats. Tamers, other than use tend not to use items. Some do, but those are rare tamers. You're so strong, they're mad for you. There's a tamer kicking for us, but we can't find him right now anyway. So we're gonna pretend he's out there. There are tamers, the other one's like, we could fight Digimon, but I don't like dying. It hurts. It really hurts. I don't want to cover all the random battles. I might blast. I also have gotten comments on the episode where I asked that. Was that back in episode 2 if I could cut them out? Just someone will answer. I assume everyone who subscribes watches the video, or listens to it at least. If you're not a fan of an LP I'm doing, just tell me what you want to see. I'll get around to it eventually. I'll try to keep this LP under 100 parts, but I make no promises. Damn, Robert. Digimon battle. Why, if they lose, they don't disappear and die, and you lose and you're gone for good? I'll never know why. He has a good blue deck. Lots of fish and crabs and such. That's why he has clearly those, and he switches right away into Gekomon. I don't like Gekomon. I really don't like Gekomon. It's like showing Gekomon. He's the same type of thing, but it's just the problem I choose to avoid. The problem being it can confuse you with the attack on Hypnogas, which I don't want to deal with ever. Unfortunately, second major big boss of the game, the second leader in South Sector, loves to confuse you. It gives her great joy when she confuses you, because then she doesn't get hit by whatever you're trying to hit her with. Because it locks out techniques and running, all you can do is attack. Can't do anything else. And you might even attack if you try to attack. All options are attack, basically. Because if you wanted to. This is why I'm going to go sober, to prevent that from the problem. So I'm not going to battle. It's me to lose to a kid. Is it really? I'm still a pro to battle. I choose not to believe that. If you're a pro, give me something that can't one shot. I was joking. Lots of tamers take out. So many tamers, so little time. It's like 4 o'clock, the dog won't be quiet, so you feed him still. I haven't got around to that. Should I do that? Nah, after I'm done recording. I'll do that anyway. For the episode now, I'll come back and record after I feed him. Taking quite a beating, actually. I'm conflicted. I wanted to blast, but I don't want to blast just yet. I'm going to temperature grind again soon. Oh, good luck. You'll need it. What, really? It's not really luck that I use in this game. It's mostly just using my head more than my heart. My luck is kind of rotten. You didn't already know that. They've got a said that multiple times before. For someone with luck as rotten as mine, I use blue cards in Magic. Quite frequently. I've been told more than once that's a gamble. Blue cards are kind of hard to use, because they're kind of a gamble. I've got red, black, and blue, and I've got black cards that just destroy everything on the field. I got ambushed by a worm. If you blast him rookie, it checks what your champion you have, what your set Digivolve is, and it Digivolves you that way. Which one would you want to do this one right now? Because I don't want the one to actually get some XP. I mean, it doesn't change regardless of how you develop, to be perfectly honest. Some people find it weird, I kind of don't care. I know she wants to battle us. She battle now. With me. I'm not gonna go easy on you. I'm not allowed to. My whole thing is I don't hold back for anybody. Just give in when she'll take a mile. I don't want to people take a mile. If they can have a mile, I need that mile. Don't give anyone an inch. Most people don't take on these tamers, they take on Sirius Reader. I clearly don't think that way. Oh boy. Oh, poison, great. Just what I need. Poison. Antidote rings are not a bad investment early on. Poison's kind of common in the first chunk of the game. I don't really care because it doesn't last after battle. Linger, same thing. In some circles. I don't imagine you. I'm going to practice. Do this next time. You can practice again because we have the combat you get with the better photos that they somehow got by getting newer cards. I don't know how many variations of photos I have. I've only seen 2 different variations for each different person. This guy, Terra Mitch, still won't fight us because he's real tough. I fought him once in last time of this game. He almost killed me. He almost wiped me out. He didn't see me. Yeah, I did better on camera, I think. I don't remember. It's been so long, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna go take out Genji, heal, get to the grinding spot, end the video, I guess. Well, I'll show you how to grind there. Because this was supposed to do. Hey, Genji. So interested. I think I beat him on camera too. I don't remember who. Yeah, I did beat him on camera, didn't I? I can't remember. It's been a day or 2. It said like a day. I don't remember anything that happened yesterday. So I uploaded the first episode of this yesterday. To give you an idea of how long, I had these recorded in advance. Should probably get episode 2 up. Yeah, I should probably do that. Also, after I feed my dog, who's staring at me with a look he always has. If I need something, can you give it to me? This channel better not the one just sit and just stare at me. I'll figure it out eventually. It's always one of 3 things, you know. Well, anyway, next time will be when I get there. I cannot remember what I just said. I don't know a bit. So the right field to instead of 1:99 is going to take 1.5 times longer than it would normally take. Theoretically, I don't know for sure. Probably, maybe. Get him. Close enough. Two minutes. Okay. The you can heal and buy supplies there. The gym's right there. But you can fish here. There's blue, which is nothing. Green is a random encounter, which in this one's Pharoahmoon, and yellow is a cardmon. Go for the yellow, so you get more cards. But the green, you might end up with green, and you can take on Pharoahmoon, which actually we can check XP for this part of the game. And then when we got in here, grind up Grismon, Growlmon, and run up to level 50. Well, there's them to train them. If they blast, I'll show that. So I'll grab a lot of state saves. Anyway. So, pause. Drop state save. Okay, to the point. I can load state now. So, when I get back, Grismon on a blast, or they'll all be level 50. See you then.